Hi, this is Peter Gallagher with LousyWriter.com. It is my pleasure to host another tutorial on writing in Chicago style. In this session, you will learn how to create headings and endnotes in Chicago style. To see examples and for additional writing advice in relation to this tutorial, please visit our website, LousyWriter.com, and download our free ebook entitled Writing Styles for College Students. Chicago Style provides the writer with a few different options for breaking up the blocks of text in the main text area of your thesis or dissertation. You can use headings or chapters depending on the type of paper you are creating and on how you need to organize the information. You can use headings to better organize your Chicago style paper. The organization of headings is a little bit like an outline, with different degrees of headings and subheadings that aid in the organization. You don't number each heading in Chicago style as you do with an outline, but you can use up to 5 different levels of headings and subheadings with Chicago style. The heading formatting requirements include the following. The first level heading should be centered above their associated text blocks. Use headline style capitalization, and you can use either bold, italics, or underlined characters. The second level is centered in headline style capitalization in standard text. Do not use any italics, bold, or underlined characters. The third level heading is left aligned, using headline style capitalization. You can also use bold, italics, or underlined characters with the third level heading. The fourth level heading, you can switch to sentence style capitalization. You can left align the text and do not use any bold, italics, or underlined characters. The fifth level of heading, you should indent the heading using it like a lead-in sentence to a paragraph, complete with a period at the end of the heading. The fifth level heading should consist of italics, bold, or underlined characters. Use sentence style capitalization with the fifth level heading. If you need to see examples of the different levels of headings in Chicago style, just visit our website at LousyWriter.com. With the first 4 levels of headings, you should leave a blank line before and after the heading to give it more emphasis. If you use fewer than 5 levels of headings, you can't select any of the heading levels to use, as long as you remain true to the order of the headings. For example, you may use the first and third heading levels in that order when you have a 2-heading configuration. You may use the second, third, and fifth heading levels in that order when you have a 3-heading configuration. However, you may not use the fourth, first, and fifth heading levels in that order for a 3-heading configuration. 3 final rules regarding headings. First, if you are centering the heading and it is more than 48 characters, then you should split the heading into 2 or more separate lines. The lines should be single-spaced. List them in an inverted pyramid. Second, the left-aligned headings should be divided into multiple lines if the heading will occupy a line stretching across more than half the page. Single-space all of these lines and try to divide them evenly. Third, never end a page with a subhead. Always carry it over to the next page. If you have a thesis or dissertation that makes use of numerous different ideas and is long enough to need a more complex organizational structure, Chicago style allows for the use of chapters. Begin each chapter on a new page. Chapter titles typically are listed in 2 pieces. The word chapter, C-H-A-P-T-E-R, and the number of the chapter as one piece. followed by a more descriptive title of a few words, which gives the reader an idea of the broad topic that will be discussed in that chapter. When creating chapters, you can omit the chapter and simply list the number designation. Always list chapters in numerical order and do not skip numbers. You also may select one of 3 ways to list the chapter numbers. You can spell out the word representing the number. You can use an Arabic numeral, or you can use a Roman numeral. Rather than using headings to discuss subtopics within a chapter, you may divide chapters into parts. Each part should only contain the word part, P-A-R-T, and the number of the part. As with chapters, always list parts in numerical order and do not skip numbers. If you used Arabic numerals for numbering each chapter, you should use Roman numerals for each part, and vice versa. To see examples and for additional writing advice in relation to this tutorial, please visit our website, lousywriter.com, and download our free ebook entitled Writing Styles for College Students.